Today, we are going to be going over our FastCat compensation system project. Our group consisted of Drew Kellerman, Camden Bates, Lee Paul, Zachary Lambert, and Sarah Kowalczyk. Our compensation consulting firm is known around the world as CCF. As a group, we will be detailing a wide range of information about FastCat. FastCat's business environment was analyzed for organizational strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. We are going to start now with the project overview. Our project aims to optimize FastCat's compensation strategy to become a fierce competitor in their industry while still aligning with the goals and objectives of the organization. We will be looking at compensation implications and objectives in this section of the presentation. Next, will we discuss the scope of our work, detailing what we learned throughout the process about how to successfully create strategies and structures for the organization. This goes hand in hand with our key recommendations and revisions for FastCat. By looking at the data we had gathered about the organization, employees, and industries, we were able to find areas of improvement. These areas of improvement will be highlighted in our projected impacts area of the presentation. We will then cover our next steps for FastCat, detailing our recommended strategy for management as well as how to implement and evaluate the system. Then, wrapping up with our final thoughts and conclusion. Now that we've provided an overview of our project objectives, let's delve into the specific areas we examined, starting with an analysis of FastCat's total compensation implications. Base pay has been strategically set above market rates to attract top-tier talent, enhancing the organization's ability to recruit high-caliber employees. Additionally, sharing wealth with employees is aimed at fostering a deeper sense of commitment to the company, thereby boosting overall productivity and job satisfaction among the workforce. Our approach to promotions emphasizes individual performance within our hierarchical structure, promoting fairness and aligning with company culture. Furthermore, employees will receive compensation based on their effectiveness in team settings, incentivizing collaboration and enhancing team building skills. Lastly, strict adherence to all relevant laws and regulations will ensure that compensation practices are compliant and ethical, safeguarding the integrity of our system. We have used these compensation implications to form our compensation objectives as follows. Use compensation to foster skill development. Ensure compensation is based on each job title and increases in pay as you move to the next higher job title. Use a compensation system to emphasize teamwork between roles in the organization. Provide base pay to emphasize quality. Share wealth with employees, and comply with all applicable laws and regulations regarding compensation and benefits. Our compensation strategy is greatly bolstered by implementing a hierarchical internal alignment strategy, streamlining the process of determining pay rates and progression. Ours will be tightly tailored, therefore, employees' work assignments consist of detailed and outlined tasks they will be told in advance. Traditionally, hierarchical structures feature multiple layers and distinct pay grades, providing a clear path for employees to advance from one level to the next. This system offers transparency to new hires, enabling them to anticipate their compensation based on the established pay hierarchy. Furthermore, the hierarchical pay structure serves as a motivational tool, encouraging employees to strive for advancement and work diligently to earn promotions. Additionally, this structure serves as a magnet for top talent, enhancing recruitment efforts and fostering retention. Ultimately, the primary objective is to ensure fair compensation for all employees, rewarding them for their current and future contributions. In establishing a job-based structure, we use detailed job descriptions. These descriptions served as the foundation for developing a point-based system, assigning points to each job to facilitate fair compensation. Our evaluation of job roles considered key compensable factors such as teamwork, innovation, responsibility, education, and customer orientation. These factors were carefully selected to align with our organizational objectives as they promote collaboration, innovation, accountability, learning, and customer focus. Utilizing a 5-point scale outlining in a job evaluation manual, we collaborated as a group to scale and refine these factors, ensuring accuracy and consistency in our evaluation processes.
Here's our final internal structure for the jobs in our system. We have the software user interface architect at the top receiving 380 evaluation points and being matched with the benchmark job for engineer manager 2. We then have the project leader receiving 360 points and being matched with the benchmark job for engineering manager 1. Next, the software engineer received 320 points and was matched with the benchmark job for engineer 3. The next job we have evaluated, the implementation consultant with 280 points. This was matched with the benchmark job of engineer 2. Lastly, we had the program analyst with 160 job evaluation points. The benchmark job for this was office support 1. Our total compensation pie chart is designed to reflect the organization's priorities and objectives. After careful consideration, we have opted to not implement a variable pay plan at this time. Instead, we have allocated 75% of our compensation budget to base pay and allocated the remaining 25% to benefits. This distribution is intended to enhance employee commitment to the organization by providing a stable and competitive base salary while also offering benefits to support employee well-being and satisfaction. In crafting the total compensation dashboard, our aim was to position ourselves as leaders in the market regarding base pay while adopting a more conservative approach to benefits to align with market trends. By maintaining this balance, we ensure the overall compensation package remains competitive, attracting individuals who prioritize competitive wages over additional benefits or incentives. This strategic approach enables FastCat to effectively compete for top talent in the industry while also optimizing our budget allocation to maximize the value proposition for both current and prospective employees. In aligning job roles with the salary survey data, we carefully matched comparable positions to ensure accuracy and relevance. For instance, we compared the software user interface architect with the engineering manager 2. From the salary survey, considering their shared responsibilities in leading software development, team management, and project oversight, effective communication and strategic planning were also essential for job roles. Similarly, the project leader was matched with the engineering manager 1, as both roles involve leading software teams and ensuring successful project execution. Requiring substantial engineering expertise, strong technical skills, effective communication, team management, and innovation capabilities are essential for these roles. Furthermore, we matched the software engineer with engineer 3, recognizing their shared requirements for an educational background in computer science and engineering and involvement in complex analysis and design tasks, emphasizing innovation. The implementation consultant was paired with engineer 2 due to them having similar education and communication requirements. Additionally, the programmer analyst was matched with office support 1 based on the similarity in basic task levels and responsibilities. Our selected competitors, including software 25, 24, 23, 16, 15, and 10, were chosen to represent the relative market due to their similarity in size and base pay percentages to our company. We then decided to age the data by 2% to anticipate potential market shifts over time. By accounting for this aging factor, we aim to ensure our compensation strategy remains aligned with current market trends, even as the data collected becomes slightly outdated upon release. This approach allows us to estimate the most recent market conditions and adapt our compensation practices accordingly, ensuring competitiveness and relevance in the market. For purposes of this presentation, we are only including the salary survey analysis data for our benchmark job of engineering 1 engineering manager 1 to use as an example of what we did for each benchmark job. To address this question for each benchmark, we used an analysis process. Firstly, we gathered salary survey data relevant to the engineering manager 1 position from the software program we use. We then compared various pay forms, including base salary, total cash, and total compensation, to ascertain the most relevant metrics for our analysis. After careful consideration, we chose to focus on metrics such as weighted mean, and percentiles to provide a comprehensive view of the salary distribution.
Here is our market line for all the jobs. This was used to visualize the relationship between our organization's compensation data and the market data obtained from the salary surveys. Our decisions were guided by trying to ensure alignment between market data and our job evaluation points, with the ultimate goal of making decisions that optimize the compensation strategy. We had an R-squared value of 0.953, which we were happy with. Here's our policy line with grades and ranges for all of our jobs. Grade 1 encompasses all jobs between 160 and 270 points, therefore including programmer analysts. Grade 2 encompasses all jobs between 271 and 330 points, therefore including implementation consultant and software engineer. Grade 3 encompasses all jobs between 331 and 390 points, therefore including project leader and software user interface architect. The rationale for our base pay grades and ranges stems from a thorough analysis of different factors aimed at ensuring fairness, competitiveness, and alignment with the organization's objectives. We looked at both internal and external factors, industry standards, market trends, and the organization's financial capacity. This analysis provided insights into the salary levels we would be able to have for each range. Next, we considered the specific requirements and responsibilities of each role within the organization. We also wanted to take into account considerations of internal equity and fairness. It was important for us to ensure that employees within the same pay grade were compensated fairly for similar level of skills, experience, and performance. Overall, our base pay grades and ranges were designed to strike a balance between competitiveness, fairness, and sustainability, with the aim of attracting, retaining, and motivating top talent while supporting the long-term success of the organization. Here's our table that summarizes the range of minimums and maximums for base pay at each pay grade. Our team used a strategy for recognizing employee contributions that are rooted in organizational objectives and performance measurement systems. A crucial part of this strategy is the alignment of organizational goals with the key performance metrics that reflect various facets of our operations, such as revenue generation, customer satisfaction, efficiency, and employee development. This approach not only ensures the employees are recognized for their contributions, but also supports our compensation objectives, which emphasize quality and skill development in our workforce. By linking compensation to performance, we aim to incentivize employees to enhance their skills, which will contribute to the overall success of the organization. Our strategy is designed to foster employee motivation by highlighting the direct connection between individual contributions and organizational achievements. To ensure fairness and transparency, we will implement processes that are consistent and give employees equal opportunities. Utilizing a balanced scorecard approach, we will maintain consistency with past measurement methods, providing employees with a clear understanding of how their contributions are assessed. Overall, our approach seeks to create a culture of recognition and empowerment where employees are motivated to excel and contribute to the attainment of our strategic objectives.
Here is our merit grid, as well as the metrics and weights we use for the balanced scorecard. We made a strategic decision to carefully balance the weights assigned to each metric, prioritizing those that we believe would yield the most favorable outcomes for FastCat. This approach ensures that our evaluation process remains comprehensive and that it captures the multifaceted aspects of organizational performance. To enhance our company's success, we chose to assign higher weights to specific metrics associated with revenue growth and innovation. We believe that emphasizing these metrics will lead to greater competitiveness and productivity, ultimately driving success for FastCat. Our strategy for employee benefits is to lag the market by 3%. We want to incentivize employees with a pay-for-performance model, and to do that, we sacrifice the benefits side of the compensation strategy. Our team looked at the statistics for companies similar to ours and determined that the average benefits ratio for the combined companies is 30.5%. Since we are lagging the market by 3%, we multiplied that number by 97% to get 0.30 or 30%. This is built to attract employees that care for wages more than benefits and is done based on our pay performance model. Our system will control labor costs by monitoring performance, compliance management, and training and development. By focusing on these things, there will be an opportunity to save money by being proactive. Monitoring performance will allow the organization to be sure that they are meeting goals and objectives and properly paying employees for their work. Compliance management will ensure that they are staying up to date with laws and regulations, which will protect them from legal risks and result save money. Training and development will help control labor costs by having highly trained employees who will be productive and allow the company to make more profit. Clear communication will also be crucial. By doing these things, management will be able to optimize productivity, performance, and profitability. In our approach to implementing changes in our compensation system, clear communication is paramount. We will proactively inform employees about upcoming changes 6 months in advance, providing them with ample time to voice any concerns they may have. While our preference would have been to implement changes gradually through a pilot program in a single location, we have opted for a comprehensive approach to ensure uniformity and efficiency across the organization. To gauge the effectiveness of these changes and ensure alignment with our objectives, we will conduct regular evaluations of key metrics. These evaluations will occur quarterly, utilizing metrics from the balanced scorecard and insights gathered from employee surveys. Additionally, we are committed to maintaining legal compliance and addressing any potential risks proactively. We will track EEOC violations and lawsuits filed against FastCat and implement preemptive surveys to identify and mitigate potential issues before they escalate. This proactive approach not only ensures compliance, but also promotes a positive and supportive work environment for all employees.
Here are both the strengths and limitations of our work. One of our key strengths lies in our ability to design a system that effectively retains high talent workers. This is particularly crucial in the competitive job market that FastCat operates in, where quality candidates may be scarce. Retaining such talent is vital to minimizing turnover, which can be both costly and detrimental to productivity. Moreover, our system ensures fair compensation, fostering morale and organizational commitment, while motivating employees to strive for promotions. By encouraging high talent workers to oversee operations, we create opportunities for less experienced employees to excel in their respective fields. Additionally, our system is fully compliant with all laws and regulations, ensuring legal integrity and ethical standards. However, our work also faces certain limitations. We were unable to implement our system in a step-by-step process or through a pilot program due to limitations in the information provided. The absence of detailed information about FastCat's separate locations made it challenging to gauge the system's applicability across the organization. Furthermore, while our benchmark jobs showed a strong correlation, they were not perfect matches to the market, potentially impacting the competitiveness of our system. Additionally, bonuses are not easily attainable unless individuals meet specific performance metrics, which may hinder motivation for some employees. Despite these limitations, our work represents a significant step forward in designing a comprehensive compensation system for FastCat. In a perfect world scenario, there are some aspects of our project that we would have approached differently if given more time or resources. One area where we would have preferred to allocate more time is the implementation phase of our compensation system. Ideally, we would have implemented the system gradually, perhaps through a pilot program in a single location, to allow for thorough testing and refinement before full-scale development. This approach would have provided valuable insights and opportunities for adjustment based on real-world feedback. Additionally, we would have welcomed the opportunity to explore alternative types of pay plans beyond those required for our project. While our focus was primarily on developing a merit-based pay plan, there are other types of pay structures, such as profit sharing, gain sharing, or stock options, that could offer unique advantages for FastCat. Each pay plan comes with its own set of benefits and challenges, and exploring these alternatives could have provided FastCat with a more diverse range of compensation options to consider. Ultimately, while we are confident in the effectiveness of the compensation plan we developed within the constraints of our project, we acknowledge that there may be alternative approaches and pay plans that could offer additional benefits and flexibility for FastCat in a perfect world scenario. In conclusion, our project has resulted in an overhaul of FastCat's compensation strategy, aligning closely with the organization's objectives and needs. Through analysis of internal and external factors, we have developed a robust internal structure that promotes fairness, competitiveness, and alignment with industry standards. Our pay level and pay mix strategy prioritizes performance-based compensation, ensuring that employees are rewarded for their contributions effectively. Moreover, our thorough analysis of data, including salary surveys and market trends, has informed our decisions and recommendations, allowing us to make informed choices that maximize the organization's potential for success. Furthermore, our strategy for employee contributions emphasizes the importance of recognizing and rewarding employees for their efforts, fostering a culture of accountability and excellence. Our merit pay plan incentivizes high performance and skill development, further driving employee engagement and productivity. Additionally, our strategy for employee benefits strikes a balance between competitiveness and sustainability, while our approach to management emphasizes transparency, fairness, and compliance with legal requirements. In summary, our project has resulted in a comprehensive and strategic approach to compensation that positions FastCat for success in a competitive market. Here you can see our Appendix A. This shows how the work was divided up as when each team member spoke throughout the presentation. Please note that this does not show the work completed for each slide because they were worked on as a collective team. All team members contributed through a collective effort to complete the presentation.